Welcome back everyone to Modded Minecraft 1.7. So I think the tower looks pretty good. I can't remember if I showed it last episode. I haven't really worked much on it. Just recorded the last episode yesterday, so kind of doing things in advance, but there's just so much I want to do on here right now. I think I'm almost ready to release the Fun Ores mod that I've been making for 1.8, so that'll probably be out on Wednesday. Just gotta do a little bit more testing on a server to make sure it doesn't act differently on a server, which is entirely possible. That could easily happen. And I'm gonna get my little robot here mining pretty soon, so let's see. I want to give you this generator upgrade. And what do? Do I just give it some coal in whatever inventory slot? I really don't know. Okay, and let's give it a pickaxe. And let's power you on. See what you're gonna do. Okay, so I did download a dig program. There is a dig floppy, but there doesn't seem to be any way to craft it. When you click on it, it just says the OpenOS floppy disk, but there are quite a few programs you can download. They're pretty easy. You can just open it up in your browser, copy the text, and you can go to like edit a file, and then you can middle click to paste in your text. Okay, well that was something I shouldn't have shown. Alright, it was just a link to a file I sent someone. So let's see, I did download a dig program. That should be here, and I just pasted this in. And I haven't read through this yet, and I might write my own dig program for now, but since I'm so low on resources, I just really want to get something going right now. And skimming through it, I'm guessing it's kind of like the excavate program from ComputerCraft. So let's see, you probably require some kind of argument, don't you? Give it an S parameter to make it shut down when it's done. Oh, cool. So let's tell it to do that. And let's do 8, because I don't really know how well this program works. Oh, you are not very fast. Now, I've heard that these robots can supposedly level up. That video I watched was a bit old though, and I noticed there's this experience upgrade which says it allows them to accumulate experience and level up, but that's a tier 3 upgrade. So I can't apply it to this guy because he's only got a tier 1 case. I need a tier 3 case. So that's something I'll have to do in the future, but this guy will have to do for now. And I've also heard that they do actually use up durability on their pick. But it's not like 100%. As you can see, it's ticking down often, but not all the time. And I don't know if they can make use of enchantments or not. Like, I wonder if unbreaking would work. I assume mending would not. But anyway, I'll just guess I'll get some caches and stuff set up over here. See, I don't think I really need more than 4. Probably just need 3. So let's do that. Put a diamond chest over here. And we'll go with a transfer node and transfer pipes. And I added chicken chunks for a chunk loader, which I forgot to make. That's unfortunate. Well, better go do that now, instead of having to restart much later on. Haven't used chicken chunks in a while. I know it was kind of buggy for a while in 1.7, I think. That's what I heard. So let's see, terminate. And I believe the recipe is the same. Yes, it is 5 gold, an ender pearl, and an enchanting table. I have a good number of ender pearls, 2 stacks, not bad considering I don't have an enderman spawner or a way to get to the end. Let's see, I probably have a spare enchantment table. There are quite a few structures in this mod pack that spawn them. Okay, there we go. Chunk loader. And gotta go all the way back. Could be a lot worse. I could have to walk the whole way. Well, I just noticed I have 34 XP levels. I should do something with that before I lose it again. Okay, so what have you done? Oh, you're still mining. Oh, that's interesting. He moved down 2 layers and he's mining above and below. That is cool. This program is better than the Turtle Excavate program. That is awesome. Okay, so let's put this chunk loader like here. Show lasers just to make sure. Yeah, he's only digging like a half a chunk or quarter of a chunk, half chunk each way, so the default radius should have no trouble. So this is pretty cool. Ouch. What are you doing? How's your pick? It's gone through about 70 durability of the pick already. It doesn't look like he's actually burned any fuel. Can be used to generate energy from fuel on the go. Burn items to generate energy over time based on their fuel value. Well, I don't know if he's just going to do that when he gets lower, or what exactly. I wonder what would be the best way to keep these guys charged when they're mining. Might be to have a charger block, like right next to where they drop off stuff. And I have a charger up in my base. It's a little bit expensive. Not terrible. Just like everything else in this mod, it's just kind of a pain to craft. Alright, well I'm gonna hang out with this guy, maybe watch some YouTube videos or something, and I'll catch up with you guys later. Okay, so I just brought a... What happened to your pickaxe? Well, I brought the charger and a capacitor bank over here, so when he comes up to drop off his items, it just automatically... Well, it's not quite what I wanted you to do. Automatically recharges him. Come on, put cobblestone in there. Dirt in there. Alright, and I wanted this one for gravel. Oh, he spit out his charcoal too. Okay, so that's a small issue. Charger is probably the way to go when doing this. Okay, so I just tried giving him a stone pickaxe to see what happens, and his mining speed has definitely gone down. So the pick that you give them definitely has an effect on the mining speed. Because look at how fast he's going now. Big difference. Alright, so we're doing pretty good, and I just put Unbreaking 3 on the pickaxe I gave him. I repaired it a little bit, it was about half gone, and it looks like Unbreaking does actually work. The durability is ticking down very rarely now, so definitely want to give these guys a pick with Unbreaking 3, and I noticed when I gave him my main pick, he was mining even faster. I don't know if that's because... It could be just because it's a Heliodor pick, which is faster than Ruby, or it might also be because there's Efficiency 3 on it, and I can go ahead and just show you what that pick is like. So look at him go. Wow, he just mines the blocks almost instantly. But I'm going to give him the Unbreaking one, since mending, unsurprisingly, does not work inside of the robots. I believe it only works if it's in a player's hotbar. It's been so long since I created that enchantment, I can't remember if it works in other inventory slots, but I think it's only if it's in your hotbar. The inspiration for the mending enchantment was pretty much the repair enchantment from Buildcraft, so it's gone through some changes since I first made it, but for the most part it works like you would expect. It just, like, I think it checks it once per second, and it says for every item that has mending on it, depending on the level of the enchantment, it has this % chance of repairing the tools, so you can see it's kind of random when it repairs it. and higher levels give you a higher chance of repairing. If you're, you know, messing around in a creative world, you can put up to mending level 10, and that will, I think, has a 100% chance of repairing every tick. And you can even put it on items that you normally wouldn't be able to, which could have some weird effects. Like you could have a torch bandolier that automatically refills its torches. Of course, there's no legitimate way to do that. You would have to do it with the NEI cheaty mode, which you get by opening your inventory, and if you're in the cheaty mode, you press X on an item, and that brings up the enchantment window, which won't do it here because I'm not in cheaty mode, even though I am opt on the server. So this guy's doing pretty good. He's almost done here. So I think I'd be confident doing a larger area next, and I've just been coming down here every once in a while and mining stuff in the walls I need, specifically iron, since I was almost out of iron. And let's see, I blacklisted the caches for the hollow inventory. And some of this stuff is what I mined, but got a little bit, 47 iron, that's not bad. Alright, we are done. Let's see, used almost 500,000 RF, not quite, probably closer to 400,000. I don't think this thing was completely full when I brought it here. And let's see, we got some ores left in here, probably a bunch of cobblestone. Well, cache is only, the bar doesn't even show up. So let's see what we got here. Got 48 iron, 2 gold, good amount of copper and tin, which I don't really need. I found a vein of diamonds that the robot almost hit, didn't quite. And a couple other gems and stuff. Got some redstone, so this is good. And it definitely seems like unbreaking helps with the pick. I don't know if they can use fortune, but I'm gonna go ahead and put fortune on this pick, I think. Maybe even efficiency. Just have to see what I can afford at the moment. Then I'll come back and get this guy set up in a new spot. Maybe do a 16 by 16 instead of an 8 by 8. So I've heard that you can dye the computer cases, and I'm wondering if you can dye robots as well. Let's see. No, doesn't look like you can. That'd be pretty cool if you could dye your robots. Color code them, something like that. Maybe if you dye, well, I don't know if you dye a case, if it'll retain its color later on. Let's see, do I have a case laying around? Okay, I know you can dye these. So it does not consume the dye. When I pick you up, you lost your color. Okay, so I guess you cannot dye the robots. It'd be pretty cool if you could, but apparently it's not a thing. Alright, and I've got this guy set up again. I've got Fortune 3 on this pick as well as Unbreaking 3. Again, I don't know if that works or not. Going to assume it does, and doing a 16 by 16 as opposed to an 8 by 8 as before. Got a solar panel on top of the capacitor bank now, so that I would guess would provide plenty of energy for this guy. I mean, he used 500,000 digging this, so I would guess it would take about 2 million, and this thing holds 1 million, so it should be fine. Got basically the same setup as before. Got gravel in this cache, and I don't think I'll need it for any of the other stone types. I think this one diamond chest will be okay, but I will be supervising him, of course. I want to make sure that pick doesn't break. I don't know if they can break picks. And I will provide a link to this program that I found in the description. I believe I got it off of GitHub, so if you're using open computers and you want to use robots for mining, you might give that program a try if you're not the programming type yourself. And I think that's about all I've got for this episode. I've accomplished what I've wanted. I've got some automated mining. It may not be the fastest in the world. This guy does get a lot faster once he gets down into stone, but they don't dig dirt very well with pickaxes. I actually wonder if I gave him like a shovel, would you do a better job of mining this dirt? Yeah, that's much better. I don't know if they can switch tools automatically or not. Be kind of interesting to find out. So if I did something like that, no, that doesn't really work. Looks kind of weird holding that shovel. I don't know, I'll probably just keep an eye on him and let him use the shovel until he gets through the layers of dirt. Looks like it's about 4. So this episode's probably a bit short, but again, I accomplished what I wanted. Next episode, no idea what I'm going to do. So as always, don't forget you can subscribe if you haven't already and you want to keep up with my videos, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.